Going on, everyone? Welcome, Rabid here, and today we're going to take a look at the possibility of ASICs coming for Radiant RXD very soon, or maybe they're already here. So a number of people out there actually thought that ASICs would come for a lithium before they come on to Radiant because, it all comes down to profitability and, what's a coin worth. Technically, both of them right now aren't really making enough for an ASIC to be produced, but that doesn't mean it won't stop them, and they may be coming. So jumping into Twitter here, formerly known as Twitter, I guess now it's X, Mindsum actually had a post here. It says, Humpool just created an RXD pool. Humpool is the official pool for Ice River Kaspa ASIC. The pool immediately had 10% of the RXD community hash rate upon launch.
Oh, nice. Hey, guys, come here. Check this out. I'm getting some miners from Miner Bros. I bet you didn't know this. With Miner Bros, what you see is what you get. The cost of the item is shipping cost to your door, including import fees. That means no hidden fees later on, unlike the other guys, which nail you at the checkout. So what are you waiting for? Get your ASICs today. Link is in the description, and code RABID will grant $50 off every individual item.
So let's just have a quick look here right now. We can see Humpool is now actually currently the third largest pool with 6.62 terahash of hash rate. It just shot up instantly as it went online. Now there's only 25 miners online. Let's just take a look at something down here. Look at 188 gigahash. That's 107. This one does only have 9 at 128, but seriously, we're talking 6.2 gigahash here with a very low number of miners, or at least people mining. Now there could just be a few there with very large FPGA farms. It could be a thing. I don't know what the network hash rate was prior to this in the unknown side. So if you guys have been kind of tracking this, let me know down in the comment section how much the gap has kind of caught up to the actual pool hash rate here once this did go live. There is still a bunch of unknown hash rate, that could be done in the background elsewhere. Maybe Bitmain's working on something as well. We have no idea what's going on in the background with all these ASIC manufacturers. So this did go live January 21st. It is the 22nd at the time of recording. So sometime yesterday is when Humpool went live on Mining Pool Stats. And I can't stress that enough. That's when it went live on Mining Pool Stats, which is public. How long has this been on the back end being tested on the pool side? So I went ahead and I contacted Itopi. If I'm saying that right, if I'm saying it wrong, please yell at me down in the comments section or on Discord. Just DM me and say, hey man, you did it wrong. So anyway, he runs Viper.net here, Viper Labs, and he has the largest Radiant pool as well as a lot of other mining pools out there. A lot of people love Viper.net. But he was running me through a string of wallet addresses, which we think is the pool address and everything. So obviously there's 3.9 million here. This is the pool. But going through the string, we can see some weird things going on. So one is, let's just follow a kind of a breadcrumb, I guess, which takes us through a transaction which comes to here. And then from here, it goes into another wallet address. And as soon as it gets to that wallet address, it's automatically, instantly swapped over to another address. And a trail of breadcrumbs keeps on going through until eventually it hits one wallet address with over 1.7 million Radiant, which is a lot of Radiant here. Now let's just scroll down here and we're going to look at the very end. And the first time this pool was finding blocks was back in December of 22nd before Christmas. Now an interesting thing, you're getting miner payouts, it's always coming through. But as of December 26th, which is right after Christmas, all the way up to January 4th, there was no payments coming out of the pool at all. That is a lot of days and a lot of Radiant that's being found. Well, it's not on Mining Pool Stats. This was all done on the unknown side because the pool was in the background on testing here. And there's a lot of stuff here. And this is during holidays and everything. So then all of a sudden it started emerging after the break came in and all this Radiant here started going out. Look at 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, 200,000, 200,000, 350,000. So it's not like just some random miners were help testing in in the background. It's like it was one entity because no one was taking any payouts through this entire type of a Christmas break, I guess you could say. And then all of a sudden, massive payments started heading out here. And then as we saw earlier in this one, it all kind of went out to one wallet address, which has a big chunk of Radiant hanging out in it. Now, is this Ice River? I have no idea. You know, maybe someone else can follow this chain and, you know, knows better about blockchain and how to track stuff and let me know down below, you know, exactly what's going on here. But is this ASICs coming online? So we can't track any wallet addresses because Humpool is an account based and everything's kind of blurred out in the middle. So we just can't click on a wallet address or a miner and see, you know, how many workers do they have and what's the hash rate per worker. So we have no idea what type of hash rate's going on. Everything is hidden pretty well in the back end. There's probably a couple people out there with ties to Humpool or Ice River that probably can get that information. But right now, we have no idea to look at the workers and the hash rate to get an idea of what type of hash rate possible miners could be coming out. Now, I don't think it's anything major, like, you know, compared to, like, say, Kaspa ASICs. I don't think there's any, like, KS3s or KS2s or something. It might be in the form of, like, a KS0, which is an RX0 or something like that. There could be a bunch of those online here, but it doesn't mean, you know, one or two bigger models aren't on. We don't know what the hash rates could be, but it's very interesting that this came in out of nowhere. It's actually been online in the back end for a while, and it doesn't look like multiple miners. It looks like one entity is mining on this, probably with a bunch of different addresses, as the trail does lead to multiple addresses, and then eventually kind of end up towards only a couple with huge chunks of Radiant in it. So let me know what you guys think about this whole situation down in the comment section below. I will see you on the next one, and we may see an announcement from Ice River and possibly even Bitmain after this on Radiant ASICs coming soon. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Rabid out.